speaking of unusual and exotic, here now is our good friend, Mr. Paul Schaefer. Paul?
Thanks, I think. Thank you. Dave, we got a big show, you know, but there's something I've been thinking about. I just got to say it. You know, if you listen to the greats in our business, you know that there are 3 degrees to which a performer aspires. And I mean performer. First, a showman, which if you know anything about me, you know that that's what I am. If nothing else, a showman.
You're a showman.
Second degree is a master craftsman. And the third, as you know, when you really get up there, pound for pound, the consummate entertainer. That's what I think you are, David Letterman. Pound for pound, on any stage, the consummate entertainer. Those are the degrees.
That's very nice of you, Paul. Thank you so much, sir. We, as Paul knows, every Thursday night we answer our viewer mail, and tonight is no exception. Let's get right to it, shall we? Letter number 1 comes to us from Kathleen Howard, and Kathleen writes, Dear David, I have noticed that the last 10 minutes or so of your show have a tendency to be less exciting than the first 50 minutes of the show. In fact, sometimes they are so unexciting that I fall asleep and my television stays on all night long. Do you think that tonight you could make sure that something exciting happens the last 10 minutes of the show so I don't fall asleep? I would really appreciate it. Once again, Kathleen Howard. All right, Kathleen, fall asleep if you want, but the last 10 minutes of tonight's show are going to be pretty darned exciting. Now, I don't want to give the whole thing away, but just listen to this sample of what we've got planned for you.
B5. D48.
That's right. Okay. Now, I'm not promising that Sandy Becker himself will make an appearance.
14.
He may not even be in the city, but...
36.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Sandy. So stay tuned, if you will. Let's see. Letter number 2. While recently viewing one of your programs, I recalled a show where you threw coffee in Paul Schaefer's face. I like this kind of behavior and would like to see more of this in the near future. What about it? This is okay. Paul, what do you think? Do you mind if I throw some hot coffee in your face sometime soon?
Well, I don't know.
How about Monday?
You know, I'd really rather not do it again. The first time
How about Wednesday? Let's do it Wednesday.
Excuse me, Dave. Dave?
Yes, Bill.
Excuse me.
Bill Wendell, ladies and gentlemen, our announcer.
Dave, I'd like to make a suggestion, if I can. With summer coming on, how about throwing iced coffee in Paul's face? Now, it'd please this guy, and, you know, it's a great way to beat the heat.
It certainly is, Bill. Thank you very much. Beat the heat. Okay. By the way, I want to thank everybody who participated in the Bill Wendell Announcers Camp up in the Berkshires. Gary, you got some pants? Good. Good. Thank you very much. No, I think you can just go on up there. Yeah, Gary will be around to pick up a check next week, too. How are those, Gary? Are they all right? Okay, all right. Let's see. Letter number 3. Dear Dave, I have noticed recently that you have been developing an annoying habit. It seems lately you've been blotting your lips on those little blue cards that you play with. Why do you do this? Does it leave lip marks? Why don't you use a late-night facial blotter? Well, this comes to us from a concerned fan, Barry Gold in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, Barry is talking about occasionally I will like this. Now, it's very easy for you to call my wiping my lips with these blue cards an annoying habit. But I can remember a show a few months ago when I didn't have any of these blue cards with me, and it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And coming up in this half hour, comedian George Miller plus Stupid Pet Tricks, and has anyone seen those blue cards? Have you seen my blue cards? Those little. Has anybody seen the how? Can we maybe if we just go to a commercial, and I'll get a blue card. We'll be right back. Awfully ugly. All right, letter number 4 comes to us from Penn Valley, Pennsylvania. Dear Dave, we get a lot of letters about this also. Oh, nice stationery. Could we see that again? Memory jogger. That's cute. Dear Dave, what is that thing that hangs out of Paul Schaefer's left ear? Your pal, Andrew M. Sachs, Penn Valley, Pennsylvania. Well, it's interesting that you should write about that thing. It happens to be another one of our marvelous special effects. We can get a shot of Paul, and we'll show you how that works. There it is. That's how that works. All right. You all right?
He deserves it. He really does. There he goes.
Letter number 5. It says here, Dear David, it's over. I have watched your show since the late 50s and have written you innumerable letters, none of which have appeared on viewer mail. I guess if I had any guitars on my stationery or maybe some cats, I'd be all over the screen. We occasionally have featured unusual stationery on this segment. Well, the letter continues, I am through writing you. This is the last letter you'll ever get from me, and it's signed, your friend, Jack Bernstein.